My homage to the Buddha. In this video, I am going to bring out mahanidanasutta in Mahavagga-18 Deeghanikaya. This sutta was preached by the Buddha when he was delivering Dhamma in the village called Kalmasya Dhamma in the Kuru state of the time of the India when the Buddha lived. Especially this Mahanidana-sutta was preached by the Buddha to Venerable Ananda to emphasize the significance and depth of Mahanidana-sutta, or the Buddha's central teaching, Paticca-samuppada, the doctrine of dependent origination. Venerable Ananda told the Buddha that the doctrine of Paticca-samuppada, although it is called the deep Dhamma, he is able to understand easily. Then the Buddha told him, Paticca-samuppada was a doctrine such a depth and it can't be understood easily. Buddha himself roamed in the samsara in several eons because of not knowing this doctrine, Paticca-samuppada. Then the Buddha began to explain the doctrine of Paticca-samuppada. In the Paticca-samuppada, in Mahanidana-sutta, as the Buddha was explaining him, Paticca-samuppada, it is the central teaching of the Buddha, and it explains the Buddha's doctrine of rebirth. Buddha has explained clearly how conceptions take place in the womb of mother. In this juncture, consciousness plays a significant role. Consciousness. According to Mahanidana-sutta, Buddha explained, consciousness descends into the womb of mother and it contributes in conceptions. In Mahatannasankaya Sutta, Buddha has pointed out sperm and egg ovum, they fertilize, and the mother's cycle of mass, all those things must be happened as the conditions for rebirth, reproductions. Sperm from father, egg from mother, fertilize in the fallopian tubes, and the fetus, it moves in fallopian tube towards the womb of mother. Inflammation take place if a consciousness descend into the womb of mother, and there must be fetus. The fetus can be known as Nama Rupa. Nama Rupa means sperm from father, egg from mother, they fertilize and they grows to fetus in different stages according to embryology. In 5 stages that fertilize eggs grows. Fetus after 6 or 7 days of the fertilization, fetus goes to the womb of mother. If consciousness descends the womb for that moment, the conception takes place. If the consciousness leaves the fetus, Nama Rupa, there won't be conceptions. After some days or so, sometimes consciousness leave the fetus. Such movements, the natural abortion take place. When consciousness leaves the fetus, natural abortions occur. So consciousness is the main role in the process of rebirth. Buddha points out in Mahanidanasutta, because of Nama Rupa, consciousness survives. Because of consciousness, Nama Rupa is arised. Consciousness is arised because of Nama-Rupa. Nama-Rupa is arised because of consciousness. Nama-Rupa and consciousness are interconnected. They have been interconnected. In psychology, psychiatrists say that body and mind can't be identified separately. Because of mind, the body is survived. Because of mind, the body is survived. Because of body, mind is survived. They are interdependent. In that way, in Mahanidanasutta, Buddha has explained how the rebirth takes place. And Buddha has pointed out sevenfold of worlds where consciousness can be born. As human worlds, heavens, in that way, hills, spirit world, in that way the Buddha has explained sevenfold of worlds where consciousness can be born. And in this sutta, Buddha has explained two faculties, Vijnanankayatana, Akasananchayatana. In that way, Buddha has pointed out the two faculties where consciousness can occupy. And also the Buddha has explained the eightfold of tranquillities in the mind. Eightfold of tranquillities, the eight stages where the person can have tranquility in his mind. When the person engages in kasina bhavana and he attains to perceptions or dhyana, first dhyana, second, third and fourth, engaging in kasina bhavana, he concentrates his mind and he has tranquility in his mind. Akasananchayatana, Vijnananchayatana, Akinchanyayatana, Nivasanyana, Sanyayatana. In that way, the Buddha points out where consciousness occupies. The consciousness plays a major role in the concept of rebirth. Mahanidanasutta explained how the social problems arise in the society. Every social problems, including wars between two countries, or the reason for the world war, Buddha has explained craving or desire, tanha, is the main root of those calamities or wars. We have already passed 2 world wars, and we are at hand in the 3rd World War. It will become a nuclear war. So it's better to understand the essence of mahanidanasutta to prevent those disaster, massacre in the world. Today, several lives of the people lost because of world war, because of wars between two countries. They use heavy weapons, sometimes nuclear weapons also. So it is better to understand the bad side of war, and it is better to understand the blessing of peace among people, among countries, among societies. All those doctrines Buddha has emphasized in this mahanidanasutta. So mahanidanasutta further explains 12 formula of Paticcasamuppada. And he shows out the turning point, the starting point of Paticcasamuppada. Starting points is Vijnana Paccaya Nama Rupa. Nama Rupa Paccaya Vijnana. That is the started point to explain what is Paticcasamuppada. Vijnana comes from outside into the womb of mother. Nama Rupa comes to the womb because of fertilizations of between father's sperm and mother's ovum. It becomes a potus. Potus moves slowly towards the womb, and consciousness, because of the result of karma committed by the being, is going to be born. So karma and the other conditions must be needed for rebirth. When we consider about the test tube babies, sperm and oval fertilize together in the tube. It becomes Nama-Rupa, potus, and it grows live, but it can't grow into the infant to be born as a child without consciousness. So when the fetus reaches to the womb of mother, if consciousness descends into the womb of mother, conceptions take place. Then the fetus grows into infant and the child is born. Thank you very much for listening to me. Blessing of the triple gems be showered upon you.